Welcome back, Teh Tarik Hour. As always, it's me, Azreen, along with Ah Kit, and we're back again for another episode. And this part is a continuation from our last episode where we talk about national car, national pride there lah. This time around is the switch, is the period for Proton. If you haven't watched our previous episode, please go watch it. Link below. If you don't want to watch it, a quick recap is we were talking about national pride, and one thing that we want to talk about was national car, Proton. How it was the glory of Malaysian pride back in the day.
Yes.
And then at some point it became not so much a glory and a pride lah. And that's where we come to the current situation of Proton, where is it still a national car to us? Or is it not
It's a
because
foreigner car or
because
the
of
national's
something
car?
that happened
Yes.
along the way? So, okay, between the two of us, I think you are more of the car guy lah. So tell me, and also you are the anti-China guy. Surprisingly. So tell us and the audiences, what happened with Proton quite recently that switched the situation there?
Okay. I think after many years, our Proton, their collaboration with Mitsubishi, Lotus,
Japan, all this.
or
and,
Japan's, and they are come out
the
their
U-
own engines. After that, and they are do not very well in the market.
They-
and
they-
then
they were
because of Pro Duo is
downhill there lah, compared to Pro
downhill
Duo.
compared to Pro Duo, because Pro Duo is doing very well in the market until now today. But just recently, just few years recently, their collaboration with one company is called Geely
From China.
So
So-
they are bring.
Is this a collaboration or more like a Geely takeover?
I think it's 51% and 49%. This kind of situations lah.
So it's
so
like
more-
49% is
More share is on. I don't know which. I think it's Proton is hold more share, but Geely is hold lesser lah.
but it's like substantial amount lah.
Yes.
Now, during this time period, there was some hoo-ha from your Tun Mahathir saying, oh, they should not do this. Why? I think got this kind of story, is
the
it?
mentalities lah. Yes.
The idea that, oh, you're selling off the national car,
to
China.
people.
China people. But then when we joint venture with Japan, not like we also sell off to Japan, meh?
I don't know how comes the
Your Mahathir says that, oh, Japan okay, but China cannot, is it?
I don't know whether how come their collaboration so many years with Japan. They have a why you know to come back.
Never make noise one.
Maybe you go to the Honda and Toyota. Toyota cannot lah because of Pro Duos and maybe some other car manufacturer in Japan. Because all the while Tun mentioned is we have to learn from East.
Japan, yeah, look east.
Look East.
The look east policy.
Look East policy. But today and because of I think it's because the what you call that this one issues lah.
Oh, of course
they go
lah.
to China's lah. Okay, I believe this is more important.
Because I don't think your Mahathir got enough for his part in that, is it? That's why he's like, I don't want this deal. This deal not good for me.
Then in the end, keep silent is because this one is enough. Then the China corporations collaborate with Proton.
And this, I feel like marks a turning point for Proton as a brand, and it's a story there lah.
Yes.
Because as a non-car person, outsider, I see this. Geely's collaboration with Proton inject a new life
Yes.
to Proton, I feel.
Yes.
Because the new line, right, the X lines, the X50, X70, offered a new design, new model, exciting new things, and Malaysian apparently respond well to that lah. I don't know for you, you feel that way?
Okay, if let's say for Malaysian point of view, I'm see this car Proton X17, S50, S70, whatever brand that came from China's. Yes, it's very luxurious. The inners lah,
The
inners,
future, the
yes,
modern.
the moderns and the engines. I think the engines for China's car and have not much in comments lah. And not much in comments compared with Japanese car.
It's not like it's a bad performing car.
Not so bad, but okay lah. This kind of situations lah.
But you want what kind of engine?
No. Because when something's like because always our mindset is hey, China product maybe is not very lasting, and then maybe after 5 years, 6 years, or they will have a
Funny you say like this. Last time people think Japan product not good, but
I think it's very initial their thinkings. Same to me because we are from the era 90, we are accepted the Japanese products, you know. The Japanese
but you say this American back in the day, 60s, 70s, they would say Japan product is very terrible.
yeah.
But
come to
you
my
say-
grandparents, they say,
so-
oh, Japanese product is very terrible. And
so
then,
there are times in it,
yeah, maybe is we have the time to say, oh, maybe China car, because China car, the history in Malaysia is not so long. Maybe after 5 years, 10 years, you can see.
but I do believe that China as a car industry is one of the more exciting markets there. You can see all these different car brands like Geely, BYD, Ora, all this. They do a lot of exciting cars at a price point that you think wouldn't be possible, like quite affordable compared to the quality that they provided.
Yes.
Now, but back into our Proton and Geely story here. The merger between Geely and Proton, again, as I mentioned, the line made it more exciting for people. The X50, S70, all this. Again, as a non-car, to me, I think that's a good thing.
Good thing.
But along the way, it makes the question. After this point, is it still considered Proton a national car?
Okay. From I as a Malaysian perspective of view, I don't think Proton is a Malaysian car anymore. And some more, if let's say today Proton that export the Protons overseas, I still see it sees Geely technologies. It's some more is a Geely technology. They are not trying to, because after so many years, 15 years, 16 years, 50 years, they haven't have their own engine. They are also will be, I bring the Geely engine. It's doing the same thing after the past 20 years.
But then you were more proud of Proton back then, even though they were still a
in
JV
the local market, yes. Local market, so yeah, the car is so gimmicks. Wow, so nice. The ambient lights, everything is so nice. But if then if let's say we are doing export, we manufacture, we just assembly. We are just doing assembly. We are not doing any
We don't design your own car in that sense.
Yeah, you try to do the pate, the sarong in front the Proton. Yeah,
that's small thing. The only
is the
change
thing you can
small
do.
change only. And put in hey Proton, hi Proton. That one.
That one only Malay words, and then that one is your cars. I'm not feel proud anymore, bro.
But then you see like that back when Proton collaborated with Japanese manufacturers, do you still feel the proud there?
I don't know lah. Even if they are putting in Japanese car, I also not feel very. It's still doing the same thing, Doing the same. It's not say the cooperation with Japanese car, but if let's say to do with Japanese car, in my mindset, I'm still thinking, the Japanese car is more lasting. It's like the other brand called Producer, still more lasting compared with China's car. This is the mentality. My mentality.
You still have faith more in Producer as a car than Geely design, right? I cannot change your perspective because maybe you already set your mind there. I cannot say anything. But in that sense, right, because in that case, when you're looking at Proton and Producer, which is now the two main local brands, I wouldn't say national brands anymore because like you say, Proton now collaborated with Geely makes it lose its identity as a national car, and Producer has never been considered a national car. It's just a local brand in that sense. But then come to the point because I also considering while we both now use Producer cars, it is the more logical choice. I have the feeling of changing to an EV car in the future. Both Proton and Producer are coming out with EV car. But my thinking here, right, if I were to buy an EV car, is Producer more of a national pride to buy Producer EV car compared to a Proton EV car? Because I don't know the model maker. I know Proton's car, the EV car, is definitely 100% from Geely design. The Producer one, I'm not too sure if it's fully local or if it's a joint production with a Japanese car, something like that. As far as I can tell, it's more local compared to like straight copy design from a foreign car. So for me, right, is it a national pride more now to support Producer than to support Proton?
Come to these points, we talk about EV. Because EV is the other technology, we can say is another technologies. For EV, we are just support. We are lost the identity of the national's car. Whichever the price come first, and then whatever the service, and then the design, all that, the price, we are choose for this one. Go for which
So-
it's same like I choose Honda and Toyota. This kind of ideas. We are I think Proton is no more nationals car. This kind of ideas.
So that's not a factor in your choosing a car
it's
anymore,
not choosing.
right?
Actually, we are more. If let's say for I as a consumers, I'm not consider it's a national car.
You just look at it at the features there.
See,
lah.
only the features I look at.
So at that point, it's like you see it as any other car, lah.
Yeah, so I can because I open the mind. I can choose a lot because Proton is just one of the car brand. It's no more like a national car. I feel proud. Okay, if we feel proud, it's because the time. We can look for the last episodes.
How back in the day?
How we feel pride is because of Proton. But now we have feel Proton actually is just a one SKU, just a one goods.
So in that sense, right, is that not a better position to put Proton? Because then you put same level playing field. So that means you compare Proton to Honda equally. You compare Proton to I don't know, like a Kia equally or something like that.
It come to like Protons. Protons E-Mass, I compare with a lot of manufacturers, even the China manufacturers, Zeekr lah, whatever
BYD, all this.
BYDs all that consider also a China car. Only Proton they make it as a Proton, but it's inside is Geely. This kind of fake.
Okay, but still, I look at the car. It's quite nice, lah. The E-Mass, that one.
E-Mass, yeah. We can openly to compare, If let's say, I compare with other like BYD, I can compare with others.
So in that case, like during this month of August, where there is the national pride, is it fair to put Proton as a national car there, a national pride, or is it time that we let it go and let Proton survive on its own 2 feet? Should we still look up to Proton?
Okay, these decisions actually is come from our governments, but our government is.
But what is your opinion? What is your personal feeling?
My personal feeling is like a Proton is just a very it's very like just pretending. Try to pretend national car. I pretend it's a national
pretend
car.
like that, is it?
Pretending it's not the national car.
There's no national identity
and
anymore. Is
it's
it?
not used. Not use Malaysia technology. That one is no Malaysian technologies. That one is a China technology. Technology.
So in that case, what do you think needs to be done for Proton to get back the national pride there? Should we stop working with Geely and focus purely on our internal design?
I think we should upgrade our technical person. More our event means we come out with our own design, our own engines, everything our Malaysian mix.
Can we afford all these talented people, man?
Actually, Malaysian
That's the thing.
Actually, Malaysian is.
We have a lot of talented people.
But the platform is not there.
It's
But always
the support.
Proton, they want to make money in the end. Really make money. Make money enterprise.
Who really is the one that's making the money? I think it's not. Who really gets the benefit from all this? I would say like yes, when you collaborated with Geely, the people, the consumer gets some benefit because there's better choices and all this lah. But at what cost? Are we losing more of our national identity? Or are we losing more of what Proton used to be for Malaysians? For me, I cannot fully support Proton in that sense because it's still the brainchild of Mahathir lah. And I feel his monopoly there has really caused Malaysia to be a car-dependent country. Because he wanted Proton to survive, he made Malaysia a car country. Putting all these highways, putting all this and not focusing on public transport. Hence, we no choice but to support Proton.
But seriously, come to this point, car manufacturers is like we have these Koreans, Japans. It's actually Koreans and China's. There are more reasons car makers come to the market. Actually, Malaysia actually is a quite a number of years they already stepped in the market, the car maker market. But China and Korea already take over Malaysia. You see, China, even last time also, we also say Korean car, yeah, not sustain one, not lasting one. But Korean car now also very well in the Malaysian market. But Malaysia car is step back. It's not go forward, it's go backwards.
I mean, on its own lah, when doing before the Geely, we can see that Malaysia Proton at that car was the declining in the sense there lah.
We are that one is Proton is pretending car brand Malaysian car.
now you just say it's a pretend pretend Malaysian car, is it? So when you look at Proton, you don't feel that patriotic feel anymore, is it?
No. Totally lost.
At this point, wouldn't it be better to just abandon the Proton brand? Eh?
Okay lah, we are lost. I mean, this car manufacture industries lah. Okay, we are lost lah. We are loser lah. We can say lah, loser lah. But we are trying. Maybe we try to another industry. We make Malaysia glory again. Maybe we step in the robot industries and some maybe the flying taxi industries or some other industry maybe we can do it better.
You want to innovate, is it?
Yes. Why we are try to we make this cake. You are the car manufacturer. We are number one. Why we want to do this number one? Why we not file the diesels and then we are try to put more effort? Because we have this we call it bad experience lah. We have this bad experience. We are try to glory again with another's industries. Why not?
I mean that. To push Malaysian to innovate in all these different sectors requires a lot of support from the government and the people itself lah. But as you can see, like we have troubles maintaining even the basic service industry. Like even healthcare also, our public healthcare is a very problematic at this point. That until your mother have to come in and say, oh, for sure, we will definitely try to get 4,000 people, more doctors in the public healthcare system. It's still, overcrowded, not enough people working and all this. If we cannot do something as basic as healthcare, how can we do something as competitive like car or even digital or even robots or technology, all this thing? How can we compete when even the basic services we are having issues? Now, saying all this, does that mean that things will change for the better? I don't think so. Not so fast.
Okay, anyhow, this month is our National Month.
Why we are so upset at our country like this?
We still got a lot of things we are proud of, right?
Cuisine, we said the last episode.
Yeah, the last episode we are mentioning food.
The food is still top notch, even though there's like all this China coming in lah. The mixue, the China ramen, all this.
But we still prefer Malaysian cuisine. Even some Madang Guans or Hua Yang or the Oriental's coffees or whatever lah. I'm still proud in the Malaysian
you buy local brand coffee or not?
Yeah, of course. The ones the Zooks.
Zooks.
Yeah, sure. No
sponsor, please,
no sponsor fees actually.
We
Malaysian,
enjoy
because it's a Malaysian brand.
Malaysian brand. Not don't buy the China Luckin coffee, is it?
Actually, we got the pata, all that also. It's quite proud also. You know pata. The last time now we wear the pata, the shoes.
Or you buy the Levi's shirt buy Malaysian shirt
Malaysian what? Padinis. Padinis also cheap and nice what?
We need to support more local brands.
Yes, we should lah.
But I mean, don't just support blindly lah. If it's a good quality, then we support lah. If it's terrible quality, don't support lah. Like with Proton itself in the history, when it started to downturn, the quality decline.
But if let's say for Protons lah, we now are using collaborate with Geely. Perhaps one day, we will come out invent our own engine or our own the own batteries and all that is EV technology. Maybe with different raw materials as not say EV electric vehicles. Maybe it's some other vehicle RV vehicles like the Back to the Futures.
Wow, different type of engine.
Maybe it's different type of engine we can come out, and then this is owned by Malaysian. The Proton. Yeah, maybe we don't know. the future I don't know, we are create. I hope that our Malaysian is the Protons, we can make something different.
Yeah, maybe hopefully lah, and that's a good point to end on lah for this episode. Hopefully, we will see in the future. Maybe this collaboration with Geely, of course, it seems like we're losing it. Maybe that will provide enough money, time, and space for them to work on their own.
I don't think this is the end of the Proton. Maybe this is a milestone, and then will come out
real Malaysian car lah.
The real Malaysian car. We all one days when we are the grandparents, and then this is Proton.
Fully developed, fully 100%.
100 years old, like Mahathir. We love Proton.
Suddenly changed like that. Well then, tell us what you guys think. Do you still support Proton? Do you feel like it's a national car still? Are you proud of Proton as our national car? Or do you think it's just another China brand company already? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoy what we do, please share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And if you want to share with us your car stories, your Proton stories, email us at tehtarikhour@gmail.com. And as always, we thank you for joining us, and hopefully you have a great.
Maybe we can see the next episode again. We are talking about our national days. We can't see what can we put in the national.
What is the proud national thing?
Yeah, because it's a national month.
Share us the things that you're proud of about being Malaysian, and then maybe we'll talk about it in the podcast episode. Until then, we will see you guys on the next episode. Goodbye.